Hello everybody and welcome to TreePunchingBrothers Vanilla Minecraft server. My name's Pinter J. I was just over here stocking up some carrots and I got some potatoes in here too. We'd have to make a lot more pumpkin pie to fill up the bottom of the pumpkin pie like I had talked about. But yeah, so we have some carrots, we have some potatoes in there, and I had to steal a stack of potatoes because I realized I didn't have any food on me. So I'm gonna get a little stack of potatoes out of there. We'll have to bring some more potatoes, cook some more potatoes up, and put a line of potatoes in here. And then we'll have to make a bunch of pumpkin pie to fully stock up our concession stand here. Now over here on the purple one, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna stock in this. We might just do the popped fruit, or the popped chorus fruit, and maybe harvest up some flowers. I'm not sure. Maybe we could do like over there and have the chorus fruit, the popped chorus fruit up on the top and then the flowers down on the bottom. We could do something like that, but that'll take me some time since I don't have a lot of this stuff collected up at the moment. But over here we put in a carousel, and I think I had talked about this in a previous episode about wanting to put animals in the mine carts and then you ride in the animals like llamas and horses and donkeys. And I even put a saddle on a pig and I let him loose. He's somewhere over there. I don't even know if you when you kill him if you get your saddle back anyway. But we left him alive. He's wandering around over here somewhere. But the reason it didn't work out is because you have to have a block behind a powered rail. I don't even know if I talked about what I wanted to do with this, but I wanted to have a circle of rail, of track, and then powered rails every so often, so you could push a button and then it would power the minecart that you were in, and it would go around for a length of a time. And I worked out a timer thing down here, and John Boy showed me a better version over here. This is a lot more compact than the one I was using, but the one I was doing that I came up with, I don't know if this is his design or if he got this from somebody else. Obviously, this is just an etho clock here, but this part here is the part that compacts what I was doing in this nice little neat area. He has a dropper that goes into a hopper, and there's one item in here. It shoots it into the hopper and then goes back into the dropper, and then this is all powered. The comparator powers the dropper there when there's an item in this one, I believe, or something. But basically, it's an etho clock with this here on the end. See, what I had done is I had taken two hoppers and put them side by side, and then had two torches here, and the button would go into one of the torches, and then the silent clock, when it pulsed, would come back and shut off the other torch, so the one item in there would go back into that hopper. So basically it's the same thing, except he's using a dropper here instead of a hopper. See, I was just using two hoppers, which I'm pretty sure you could do this with just two hoppers too. But so yeah, it's nice that he showed me this because we're still gonna want a clock for. I'm thinking about doing a monument run or a temple run, and so you like push a button and you got to run through the maze, or maybe we'll do like a parkour course or something, and you have to get through it so fast in that section before it shuts you out. And then the same thing with the next section that you go into. But I think I want to do it maybe in like the ocean monuments, and the ocean monument's quite a bit bigger, which is going to be a trick in it in and of itself, because ocean monuments are pretty big. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the ocean monuments are pretty big. And I found some pictures online, just Google some images of ocean monuments, and I think I can, pretty much rebuild it. It's just getting all of the materials, which SE Medic has that nice Guardian farm over there. So, I mean, we could potentially get everything that we need. I'm just really not looking forward to that project because I think it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna be cool though if we can put it in and set it up the way I want to have it. Just have a big ocean monument, and then you have like a starting line, and you push a button and it opens up a trapdoor. I guess we can wander back while I'm rambling on over here. We can wander back to my base because I want to do something. While I was restocking that stuff, it gave me. I noticed something that we need to take care of. We need to address before it gets out of control. But yeah, wouldn't that be cool though if you had an ocean monument, giant ocean monument like right here, and then you walk into like the entryway, you push a button and it opens the doors, and you have so long to run through that section before it's kind of like a maze runner kind of thing, like you have so long to get through that section before it locks you out. and then you get into the next section, and then you have another either maze or parkour challenge or something like that, and then you get a prize or something if you make it all the way to the end. But yeah, over here in my base, I have noticed that I have a little bit of an issue with some farms getting out of control. So I wanted to address that today since we need to take care of it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this stuff that I have. I just have way too much stuff. So as you can see, I have some shulker boxes on me, and I have an area down here by my farms. I think I started digging this out already. Let's get down there by the farms. And this little room right here, since we have these nice rooms off of every stairway that goes down, I thought with this room what I could do, since all the farms are on this level, I thought with what I could do with this room is have another storage system, like a storage room. I don't really have a system upstairs, but it's a system for me. I know where everything is, and so that's all that really matters, is because this is my base, and it doesn't matter if anybody else knows where it is. But I thought we could put in another storage area here, and we could put in chests along this wall, chests along this wall, and chests there, just like I have up there. Geez, again with the pickaxe. I need to stop doing that with the pickaxe. All right, let's just have an open hand. So we have like cocoa beans and nether wart here in this room. I don't think I showed. I might have shown this room off or not, but I added this to the farm level, and then we have cactus. The cactus, see, that's already full. That's getting out of control. The sugar cane's not so bad yet, and the pumpkins and the watermelons aren't that bad either. I also did something off camera too. I had some mobs dropping in here, and we even had a creeper blow up in here. And so I added a little. What I did first was I closed off all of the caves up there, and I didn't get everything, all pretty and anything like that. I just closed them up with some stone, and then I ran a couple of stone lines across the tops of these and ran torches everywhere to hopefully nothing can spawn in the farm or up on the pistons or anything like that. So hopefully this is spawn proof now, and we won't have another incident where stuff blows up. But the pumpkins aren't doing, the watermelons aren't doing that bad yet, where we need to have overflow of stuff for them. But if we go over here and look at the carrot and potato farm, now that is a little bit of a different story. So let's go over here. Oh, and we have the vine farm too. We could have vines in a chest there too. So yeah, if we take a look here at our potato supply, we're getting out of control. Every single one of our chests is full of potatoes. So that's 6, 9 double chests full of potatoes, and he's still throwing stuff in there. We might have to get this all over there in that, well, some of it. And he's still throwing stuff in there. Man, we don't have the room. We don't, stop farming. Stop being so efficient. We might have to eventually, if we get another storage area over here, we might have to, and all of that fills up, and we're not going through these potatoes. That's why I've been eating potatoes more than chicken or anything else, because I have way too many potatoes, and carrots for that matter. But we might have to go in there and block the guy off, like close him off somewhere, and this guy too, because this guy over here too. He's just getting out of control too. Like this one, I took a few out of there, but we already have these 3 up here full. So, I mean, we almost have 9 double chests of carrots, too. So, what I think I'm going to do is, so we have potatoes, carrots, vines, sugarcane, cactus, cocoa beans, melons, and pumpkins that we need to fit in here. So that's, what is that, 8 things? And then we'll probably want, like, double for the cactus, since that's so efficient, and maybe double for the potatoes and carrots. So if we just do 8 and 3, that's 24. So if we double that, that's 48 chests we need. And trap chests. So we need 24 double chests and 24 trap chests. Is that what we're... I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'll get started on that, and we'll take a look at that in just a little bit. Okay, guys, well, I think I pretty much have this finished off the way I want it. I have to do the floor and the ceiling yet, and we'll probably just do like jungle planks like I did in the one up there for the ceiling, and then I dug down a little bit here to see how much room I had to play with, and it looks like I have 3, maybe 4 blocks of space in the floor. So we could do something recessed in the floor like we did up there as well. The only thing I had to do here was I had to run these chests sideways because of the spacing issue behind that wall there. As you can see, there's still some nether bricks showing through. I couldn't do anything about that because of the way that it sits over on this side. I didn't want to dig into that at all for sure. And then over here we reached the potato farm, so we couldn't go any further this way. And then back that way we reached the cocoa bean and netherwort farm, so we couldn't go any further that way. But we have 8 chests here, one for everything that we need, and then, like I said, I have some shulker boxes here, and we'll put one of everything in each shulker box, and then put a shulker box in each chest containing each item. So that way, if we ever want to just come and grab a shulker box and go with it, we can just go with the shulker box. We'll probably have definitely overflow of potatoes, carrots, cactus, and maybe even netherwort, because I don't harvest this that often, but the netherwort and cocoa beans produce quite a bit when you harvest those as well. But we're doing pretty good on the sugar cane there, and we're doing pretty well on the melons and pumpkins. So I'm going to get filling everything up, all the chests with overflow, and get to maybe finish off the ceiling and the floor, and maybe we'll even put a door on this one, just since it's kind of a side room here. But I think that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit a like, hit a subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next episode.